Hey everyone, Corrie here. Sorry I'm not able to come in and do a live with you yet, but I'll be back. I am in the middle of packing and moving, and now I know where I'm going, so I have that all figured out. So that's a big bonus. But today is April the 11th, and now all of these videos apparently on Facebook will be deleting in 30 days. That's the new Facebook thing. They're erasing our history of all that we have in here. So from now on, all the videos they all disappear in 30 days. So every video I put on Facebook will also be on YouTube, and I will have them in both because they will stay on YouTube. So today's energy and where we are you may want to come back and look at this video again in the future. Why? It's because this is a beautiful manifesting day. We are on April the 11th. We're on a 4/11. These are powerful numbers. And we have a lot of really kind of time. We're in the energy of being able to master our thoughts, master our belief systems, to really truly master our life, to learn the power of what we are here to do. Is we are here to feel alive, to live, to not just be waiting to die, but living knowing that this ending in this lifetime is the only life we're going to live. As this human, our soul will go on, but you'll never be this person again. I'll never be this Corrie again. I'll never be her. And so this energy does have this powerful influence that I want to bring up, that is bringing up the history of the soul. So you may be having past experiences coming up that feel like they belong in this life, but they don't. They are connected to your soul's journey. And it has been a long soul's journey. So there is this like awakening that's happening within, that is remembering that you are a part of this collective consciousness, that there is an awareness, there is areas within you that you can access the tools, the wisdom, the guidance, because your soul has had previous experience. And so you may be accessing previous experiences of a whole nother lifetime, but it feels so real to today. It has a lot of realness to it. And the reason why it has realness is because your emotions are real. Your emotions create a realness in your life. And so it then triggers all the memories that you have of this lifetime, but the stories may not coincide fully. So being aware of all of that in all of this crazy energy, as we're moving through this April energy, as we're coming into the mid of April, we're coming up to the full moon. We have the full moon happening on the 12th, which is tomorrow. It's a full moon in Libra. We have Mars, which is somehow, I'm not the astrologer, but somehow really connected into your North Node and your South Node. And your South Node really brings you into that sense of that underdeveloped aspects of ourselves. And it's so easy to keep going back to what we know. It is not so easy to move into something we don't know. And so we're always seeking the comfortable, right? We're always seeking out that comfort somehow. And when you're looking at life, and I said this in my weekly energy update that's on YouTube for this week, what I was saying was, when you look at your life and you look at, oh, I just lost the thought. Okay, let me get that back. Bring that thought back to me. Oh, it's gone. Oh, wow. So when you have that gone, wow. Oh, no, it's back. So I wrote in one of my books that I had wrote last summer. So I wrote this in one of my upcoming books. I wrote down that when I hear people say to me this statement, because it's something we do in coaching, is we want to really remove the repeat conversation we have with ourselves and move beyond that. And it's like, oh, well, this is too hard. I would love to do that, but it is too hard. And what I just ran downstairs. What I switched this to is it really too hard, or is it too easy to return to an old pattern, an old habit? It is, when we look at it in the perspective of it's too hard, is that we're giving ourselves permission to be able to stop doing, to lose our sense of commitment, our dedication to something. But when we say it's too easy, it is just too easy for me to go back that way. That's accountability. It's like, oh, I'm telling on myself. So I'm revealing something to myself that I don't want to have to face, and that I am choosing, and it's a choice. And it's like, I can choose that. And yeah, okay, if I want to choose that, but it's my choice. But it's because that is too easy for me. And because that's easy, and it's easier for me to take the easy road than it is to do the hard things. And sometimes we have to do the hard things. And the hard things is sometimes the things that will make our life flow and make life easier. All of this is playing out in this energy. Every bit of this. And it is taking us into this real level of accountability. And so the part that of the past that's coming up is really recognizing that you have moved beyond. You're right here. You're right here. You're in this moment. You're not in the past. So why does the past have such power? And why does it get to have power? It's because we feed that, and we feed into it, because then it feeds our why to some of the easy paths that we keep taking, which don't make our life easy, and it doesn't make anything feel easy. It makes things feel complicated, difficult, chaotic, challenging, dramatic, but that becomes the comfort. It is almost like our own little Stockholm, right? It's like there's just so much that unfolds in this energy that is saying to us, what about you? What about you? And of course, manifesting then the fact that this version of me today, and what I would like to see in my future, requires me to become committed and dedicated to working from the person who has all of the wisdom, because I have experienced all this before, and I don't want to go back there, and I don't want to mistreat myself, and I don't want to be a victim, and I don't want to cause myself more misery, hurt, and pain. So why would I? Why wouldn't I choose to find some level of happiness and something that I thrive for, that makes me feel enthusiastic about the life that I am creating? And that's the energy. And so it does come with a level of accountability, and it's telling us to put on our big girl panties, put on our big boy pants. The world is not our problem. We are creating that within ourselves. Is there problems in the world? Yes. Is there shit going sideways? Yes. Is life kind of tipped upside down? Yes. And this is our way to a clearing. There is something being cleared. We're in a major shift. We're in a major change of direction. We are changing course. We are changing the projection of life, and everything, the compass is going a new direction. And so when we continue to remember our why and to go due north, is that we know who we are, but we also recognize there's underdeveloped parts of ourselves that we, and the world and our lives, that we have to begin to put our focus into. Not easy, but it's doable. So the Ace of Water is new emotional experiences. And I just keep getting is that this is bringing us into the opportunity to have new emotional experiences. I'm going back to Radley's cards. And of course, Radley is one of my first trainings way back when I did my angel card training, and then my master angel card reading way back when. And the angels will never lead us astray. They never take us down the wrong path. And it's like always find their way back to the angels. They're never going anywhere. They're always waiting for us to return. They let us go out and get lost in our lives, and then find our way back again. And so this is where we have kind of coming back again. It's like a Hansel and Gretel story a little bit here. And so this is the Ace of Waters, and the Ace of Waters is that falling back in love. And when we begin to fall in love with this self that is here, instead of hating on this self, is that, or hating on the world, or hating on anything, is that we We then motivated by love and not motivated by hate, not resentment, not anger, not any of those things. Is that because I love this person I am, because I love the fact that there's something more to be discovered, because I love the people in my life, because I love the world, it is worth the journey of healing. It is worth bringing things back together. You may see groups coming back together. You may see friends coming back into your life that you had to kind of go your own way, but you're not getting the same friends. You're not getting the same family. You're getting the people who have evolved, who have grown, who have done the work themselves. And so it's not the same. So if you keep infusing it with remember when, instead of imagine if, instead of remember when, how about we go with imagine if? Imagine if. And so this is our opportunity to begin to allow ourselves to use our imagination for a real useful part of why we have imagination. And that is for creating dreams. It is for creating possibilities. It is for creating a new life, a new world. It is for motivating us, to move us forward, to keep us going. It is not to be a swampland. It is not to be a dump. It is to be a place of creativity within us. And that's where we are right now. We're in the new beginning. The endings have already happened. So why do we keep staying in the ending? We have the 8 of Earth, which is the skilled work is rewarded. And so this is the reward. And so this is where we get to reap the rewards of what we have completed in the ending so that we could begin this new beginning. And so the angels are guiding us through this. And this morning I woke up with Archangel Gabriel pretty much looking me in the face and just saying, are you getting up now? Are you getting up now? And I'm like, oh, and it's like, don't go, and I went, oh, good morning. Good morning. And back to something I always used to say, and I noticed I haven't been saying it. Thank you. Open my eyes with gratitude in my heart. Thank you. Thank you for waking me up today. Thank you for giving me another opportunity today. Thank you. Thank you. My world is blessed. My life is blessed. So in this energy today, the 9 of Fire is telling us to not to give up on the dreams, to really set an intention today in this powerful manifesting energy of where you'd like to see your life, what you would like to see unfold, and to restore that sense of passion, desire, passion from a place of love and not from a place of kind of trying to prove ourselves, but a sense of knowing we are worthy. I am worth this journey, and I am worth loving, and I am worth being happy, and I deserve the happiness and joy to first begin in my heart instead of waiting for the world or waiting for others to give it to me, waiting for others to create it for me. It is my job, it is my duty to create that joy. And even if I am in an experience that's not the greatest, in this moment there is still that spark of joy because it lives within us. I'm thankful to be with somebody in, say, their last days. I'm thankful for this moment. I'm thankful for this experience. Gratitude goes a long way. And if you begin a gratitude list, I also invite you to begin a list of where you start to create a list of everyone who has done something really good for you in your life, and somebody that in the future, like, if I have the opportunity to go back and to give back to somebody, I would love to go give this person this, things that they may have told you that they dreamed of, they would have loved to have had. Instead of going back and finding all the garbage in the dumpster, go back and find all those people who inspired you, who held you up, who helped you, who supported you, because that little list will be the thing that helps you grow the gratitude. I send you so much love. Have a beautiful day, and I will chat with you soon. Bye-bye.